Hi, this is TapCat. Welcome to part 6 of my playthrough of XCOM Enemy Unknown on Classic Ironman difficulty. We're going to pick up where we left off last time. We'll go to Mission Control and spin it up. Alright, I darn near blew my chance to launch the satellite before the mission. And our choices here are United States to go for the money and start locking in North America, or save China, which will cost us 80 credits. As well as, oh I see, no, we would get an engineer instead of a scientist. And not that I would mind the engineer. But I have a plan, and I think I'm going to stick to it. And it's not like the panic levels in the US and Canada are low. So,
satellite uplink facilities at maximum capacity. Additional uplink required.
And having done that, we will continue.
Commander, unfortunately, one of our members has chosen to discontinue their involvement in the XCOM project. Excellent work, Commander. This council is pleased to see our continued support of this project has been worthwhile. We hope that your current successes only mark the beginning of an enduring effort to eliminate the extraterrestrial threat. Remember, we will be watching.
Okay, so we have some money, which is nice. And we are going to use that.
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
We're going to order more satellites. Do I want to do what I did last time? Maybe see if we pick up a few more engineers.
From what little I've seen of their technology, if the aliens were intent on conquering Earth, there's not much we could do to stop them. I'm guessing they have something else in mind.
So, I want to build another satellite uplink. I'm going to go ahead and build it here. I was really debating whether I should build adjacent to this, where I can't have the possibility of a 2x2 grid, or if I should start over here. But I don't think I can afford, like, if I build here, I can launch 3 satellites this month. But if I start over here, I can only do 2. And at this stage of the game, I just think it's too important to get this going. So we're going to go ahead and start building this. This is another big priority, this officer training school, but first things first.
Work crews are on their way to begin construction.
All right.
I'll send word when the new facility is operational.
So the other thing I'm going to go ahead and start building, because we're going to need it before realistically we can build much of anything else. Well, I guess that's not true. Most stuff only costs 3 power. So I'll hold off. I was going to go ahead and start building I spaced for a second there. The power generator, but we don't need to do that. What I think I am going to do though is go ahead and start excavating so that we're ready for whatever we want to build next. And we will go ahead and scan. I think all of my guys are back now.
Excavation complete. Over.
Jeez. Okay, here we go.
Commander, we have multiple reports of new abductions in progress. The locations are marked on the hologlobe.
So, I've only seen this one so far, but it's very likely we're going to Canada. I want to keep them from getting too panicked, and I could use the engineers. And the UK and South Africa. I would love to go to South Africa for the easier mission. Yeah, here's an interesting question. Since I fully intend to launch a satellite in Canada at the end of the month, will they just quit? Already being at 4, usually panic levels go up by 2. Would they drop out of the XCOM project? If it went, quote, to 6, it can't really go to 6, but you get the idea. The US would go to 3, Mexico would go to 4. That would free me up to go to South Africa, keep them at rock bottom panic levels. Or, of course,
you tell the men
here,
we can't have them bringing back alien body parts as souvenirs. It's a breach of protocol.
Okay, so I actually think I'm not going to go to Canada. I believe that wrong one. I believe that they will stay in until the end of the month, and then I can launch a satellite. So that means I can either go get some scientists or go get a heavy. Europe, I believe, what's the difficulty? So they both say difficult. I mean, I could use scientists. Everyone will tell you that engineers matter more, and they do, but that doesn't mean scientists don't matter. UK would go to 4. There's not a huge difference here in terms of the panic levels. South Africa is slightly better off than, or I should say Africa is slightly better off than Europe, but not tremendously. I think what I'm going to do is go to the UK. And hopefully I'm not being stupid. Now, one concern I have, all right, I'm 2 days away from the council report. I just need to make sure that when I get back, I immediately order the satellites, or they won't be ready in time. Okay, let's see who we want on the mission. I want my support, and I guess now that I see that nickname, I don't really want Ouija. Okay. I want my heavy. I want an assault for sure. And we want, yeah, I'll take a sniper. I need to start working him up. If we can get him to the point where he has squad sight, he won't be useless. And the only way we'll get that is if we play him.
Touching down.
The next deployment site is in the UK.
Central, Big Sky in position on approach of the abduction site. Strike 1 is awaiting drop clearance.
Copy that, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage hostile targets. Watch your backs out there, people.
All right. This is definitely not the viewing angle I want. So side to side, this is a very small map. I mean, in one sense, that means that our options are pretty limited. We're going in through this gate. We're going through this construction yard, and we're going to fight whatever is in front of us. All right, fair enough. Let's get this party started. If nothing else, there is at least some full cover in here. if somewhat difficult to get to. I think I'm actually going to move her over one. Or him. I notice as I watch the replays, for some reason I'm very gender identification challenged here. I continually call my female members he or my male member she. We'll try and sort that out here. I'm very tempted to come up here. That may be a little farther out than I want to go. Actually, screw that. I'll just do it.
This is a disturbing sight, to say the least. It's hard to differentiate where the organic material ends and the machine begins.
Well,
it's not going to win any beauty contests, that's for sure.
I've been so overly cautious about moving into the map in all the missions so far. And the first time I go just a little bit farther, this is what happens. So I'm flanked by two different groups. Gonna go out on a limb and say it would not be good to leave her here. But let's just get the lay of the land here. So she's only got a 20% chance of hitting him. Not good, to put it mildly. He has a better chance. Since it's 48%, he's behind full cover. I'm just going to go ahead and take this shot. Very good. Alright. I knew Arnold would not let me down. So, can't really get to where the action is. That's pretty clear. He probably is not getting line of sight no matter what I do. So we will just put him on hunker down because there's literally nothing he can do. I guess the question is, I can move her here, I can move her here. What are the odds of one of these guys wanting to try to come back here and flank her? Probably not that great, and I'd rather be closer to the action. She will be behind full cover. And then I'm going to put this one on Overwatch, and we'll see what happens. Wow, really aggressive. But he did not fire. That is so interesting. Okay. We have a 100% chance. You know, I'm willing to take that shot. Didn't get the crit, which I could have used. Alright, Michelle, it's up to you.
Kill confirmed.
Awesome. So, we started off by immediately having to face 4 enemies, and we've got half of them down. Admit I would be happier if all of the enemies on one side of the map were gone, but okay, we'll take what we can get. I'm going to put him on Overwatch, and yeah, I'll put him on Overwatch as well. This is not a great position for him. Wow, they just keep going there.
They're repositioning on us.
That is so weird. Well, we'll go in opposite order. I was actually kind of hoping she would just get a normal hit and I could give the kill to Sue and kind of spread it around a little bit for experience purposes, but you know, we got the kill and none of my guys got wounded, so I'm actually pretty okay with it. 29%. That's not great, but I'm behind full cover, so there's no reason not to just take it. Yes. Whew, okay. So, you know, I took a slightly aggressive start by moving out here. But not only did I not get punished, I mean, I would actually say that went about as well as you could possibly hope, quite frankly. We'll hunker down with him. And I think I'm going to just leave these guys where they're at.
Ready to engage.
Oh, Okay, I didn't realize there was... Oh, there's another floater. There's a pair of floaters? Okay, so I just killed 2 floaters who came from right over here. And there's another pair. Okay, good to know. Well, I'm really glad that I didn't put him here. I put him here. Because now I can just take a shot and not stress quite as much. Awesome. So it didn't get him a promotion, but, you know, it's progress. Do I want to move her? Maybe. Although this position has actually served me really well. No, let him come to me. Screw it. And I'll keep her on Overwatch too. Now, I do believe the coast is clear heading in that direction. We'll send him here. And we'll put him on Overwatch as well. A couple of these guys are getting low on ammo, so...
They're falling back.
Alright. Well, he didn't die, but I actually consider that an extremely successful turn. Since he moved back, I think I'm going to take the opportunity to reload for her at least. And him as well.
Ready to engage.
And then I'm going to put the sniper and Sue on Overwatch. And that'll give me a good chance to kill him. Didn't get it. Oh, he did. She did get him. Alright, well, this is 6 down, so I kind of am guessing there's probably only a couple left in this whole mission. So, boy, to say we're doing well so far, that's really an understatement. Alright, I'm going to move her up here.
Enemy in sight.
Oh my god. This is like the magic reveal spot. No matter how many people we fought, we just keep getting them. Alright, well, that's fine. The other one's back there. The only thing I want to be sure of is if I move her here behind full cover, she can't get flanked. I'm pretty okay that she won't be. I can't imagine this shot is worth taking. No, not at this angle and leaving her exposed. So I'm just going to move her behind full cover. And I wasn't going to use run and gun for a very low percentage shot. That just seems worthless. And I think what I want to do is I'm going to move him up here. It does involve dashing, but it's not like anything is going to be on Overwatch shooting at him. And it puts him in position to actually help me. And it's good, strong protection. 35%. Well. This is just amazing. I don't even want to say anything for fear of jinxing this. Okay, I'm going to put her on Overwatch. You know, every mission I've done so far, I've had nothing but partial cover almost the whole time, so...
You hear that?
It's just so nice to have all this full cover and be able to actually shoot and not just have to hunker down the whole time. So he's back there cowering. I actually think we're in a really good setup here, and I am happy to just go on Overwatch and make him come to us. I strongly suspect this is the last alien in the batch, and alright, we're going to do it for another turn. Nah, I don't need the ammo. I think right now I just want all hands on deck to be able to shoot at it if it pokes its head out.
What was that?
Alright, he's being cowardly. Well, I will go ahead and move up, because even if he's on Overwatch, he can't hit her. And I can still get to full cover. Since he apparently does not have Overwatch up, we'll just move him up as well. I'm not going to move the sniper because that would just keep him from being able to fire. And just in case he comes from somewhere back here, I'll leave her right where she's at. So, you know, he can kind of roam somewhere back in here and be a coward, but I hate going in there after him, I really do. But it seems like he's gone to ground somewhere. I just don't want to stick my neck out and get it shot off. I'm going to go ahead and sit here for just a bit longer. I'm pretty sure the AI at some point is not going to quit on trying to kill us.
Hey, you hear anything?
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. So is he back in here? Is that what's going on? What if I do this? What if I move her here and put her on Overwatch? I'm not totally in love with this plan, but... And then I could move her here. Again, he can't hit her on Overwatch. Yeah, he's not there. He's either upstairs or he's behind that wall. The bad thing about where she's at is he could come down the stairs and he'd be flanking her. So to help combat that, let's move my heavy up. And we'll put him on Overwatch to guard the stairs, basically. It's tough when you just don't know where the little bugger went to. Well. Alright. So we're going to send Sue here. Yep, and there he is. You know what? He has 3 health. No, that's alright. I'll go ahead and take the shot, and then if I can't kill him this way, we'll grenade him.
Operational objectives.
But we didn't need to. This way we get a few more weapon fragments. Wow, that was awesome. Yes, that part, less awesome. Sorry, Canada. We'll get you. I promise. We'll cover you. Yeah, my wife is from Canada, so I would never hear the end of it if I sacrificed them to the alien conquerors. Okay, so Sergeant Michelle Rodriguez has been promoted to a lieutenant. So I have been, prior to this, taking Flush, and it certainly has its uses, but the one thing that it really is not good at that I thought it would be is actually flushing guys out of cover, because almost every single time they either just run to another cover spot or they run away so that I can't fire at them at all. And at least from close range, taking 2 shots, if you ever get a high chance to hit, this will literally do double the damage. So I'm actually going to take this. The one thing that is good about Flush is when they get down to a couple of health, it's a great finisher. So I do kind of hate to lose that. And I guess the other thing I'm also asking myself right now is if push comes to shove, how do I feel about getting up close and personal with these guys in Ironman mode? But once I get ghost armor for her, I could actually see that. Well, actually, I'm not sure I can. All right, I'm gonna take the other choice and go Flush. If I get another assault up, I'll try the other. Okay, so This one is actually a little bit of a tough choice for me. I do like that this power. I like being able to get a soldier back in the fight. Not just save him, but get him back in the battle. But then at the same time, you end up having to use at least one other charge of the same med kit to heal him to where you can put him in the battle and not be terrified. He'll just die again. On the other hand, suppression is such an awesome power. And I'm almost never going to bring more than 1 or 2 heavies with me. So I actually think I'm going to get suppression for her. And then again, like maybe what I'll do is the next support I get, I will get revive. Alright, well, that's pretty awesome actually. Okay, so now we have access to the laboratory. Yeah, obviously panic went up everywhere we did not go.
Commander.
This probably won't be too pretty. Yeah. Alright, well, it is what it is. So that went quick enough. I think we'll go ahead and take a look at another one before I do anything
The more I
else.
see, the more I don't want to see. That twisted hulk of flesh and metal, driven by the alien technology. Can we still call that life? We have to
Okay,
keep moving
we're going to
forward
build
with the
3 more
project, but
satellites.
The thought of treading the same path as the aliens is troubling.
And I don't even remember, did I... Oh, I clicked the wrong button. I seem to have a habit of doing that. Yes, I did start building the uplink. So now between the two, that should be everything we need on that front. So I do have some decisions to make here. In how many days? Huh, I can't expand that, huh? There it is. In just 2 days, we can start buying carapace armor. The thing is, I badly want carapace armor, but I also badly want an officer school. I'm sorry, what is it called? The officer training school. So I can increase my squad size. I mean, let's be honest, I desperately need at least 5 soldiers in the fight. But I don't have unlimited money. Let me see if I have anything more I can sell. So, I mean, it's possible I'll sell this, but obviously that wouldn't be my preferred choice. I could probably sell some sectoid corpses. Yeah, alright. I am going to do that. There's actually, though, now that I think about it, I have 3 power left. So that's going to be used by the officer training school. That's going to take me down to 138 credits. Then I have to spend 60 on a generator, so I'll have 78 credits. I don't really know how much carapace armor is. Well, that's alright. I'm going to do this. Let me just make sure I'm in the right spot. Yes. I don't want it here. This is where the power generator's going. So we're going to build it here. And I have to pay for the upgrade too. I forgot about that. Alright, well, it is what it is. There's certain things I need or I'm going to start losing hard on these missions. So far, I have to say, I'm pretty happy with how this is going. You know, we've run 6 missions now, and we've lost two soldiers. So, you know, I'd rather it was 0, but that's actually not too bad. Alright, well, there's no point sitting around talking about it. request from France for scopes. Well, let's take a look. For 57 credits, I'm pretty sure this will make sense to do. Yes. So we are going to manufacture a pair of scopes. And go back to the situation room and give it. Thank you, France. It's not like I didn't need the money. All right. Carapace armor is available. Oh, we will. I see. So I was talking about the possibility of selling that one computer. That is probably a very bad idea when I don't even have enough yet to trigger this research project. So at this point, I guess the question is, do I get beam weapons, which I need pretty badly? A skeleton suit would make my sniper more able to get, elevation. Or xenobiology. This one we can do fast, and it opens up some options. I do really want beam weapons. And actually, no, I'll do this.
I appreciate your efforts to support the research team, Commander. I've already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
Alright, I should have done this at the beginning. So I did rename a number of my soldiers once they achieved a certain rank. So we already had Sue, Storm, we now have Michelle Rodriguez, we have Arnold, and Zhang I renamed, and we've tried to improve the looks of all these guys a little bit. I'm also trying to create a color scheme that's consistent depending on what class they are. So I'm not too worried about that, but it does help a little bit if you can keep track of guys by just looking at them, what their role is. The one thing I meant to do, actually, is I notice when you run some of these missions, I'm not sure which one is darker and which one is lighter. Wow, yeah, I don't see any difference at all. That's really weird. Alright, well, I was going to try to up the brightness a little bit, but I can't actually tell that it's doing anything. Alright, we are going to keep moving forward. I think I've done everything I need to do.
You're telling me that we should risk the lives of our troops, so...
I'm going to skip the cinematic. So the idea is we are going to try to take the aliens alive. But we'd have to spend money to build the containment facility and arc throwers and all that. So before we do that... Oh, the autopsies. Alright, I'm going to think about that for a second. Alright, so there's a lot of this stuff I'd like to do. The bottom line for me is I can't buy laser weapons, laser rifles, until I research this. And if I get to terror missions and I have to fight the chrysalids and some of the tougher stuff in the game and I don't have these, I'm really going to have a tough time. So yeah, we're going beam weapons and then we'll go from there. Now let's see how much the armors cost. Well, that's not too bad. Actually, the alloys are going to be... I can only buy 2. I didn't need to worry about credits. It's the alloys. So basically what I badly need is a mission where we shoot down a UFO. Okay. Or a UFO landing. Actually, those are even better. So let's see who we want to keep alive the most. I definitely think Assault should have it.
This new body armor was developed using what we've learned from the alloys employed in the alien ship. It should prove to be both lighter and stronger than anything we've used in the past.
It won't let me skip that little speech, so... And I did not notice she had the shotgun, so we're going to take that away. And let's see. Actually, what's her aim at these days? 79. And so is hers. Yeah, so I mean, obviously the I was going to say the rank is a part of it, but it's certainly not all of it, because he's the same. These two are the same, and his 68 versus 73. Alright, whatever. Interesting. Sniper is the best. Okay. So, the sniper's going to be in the back. He does not necessarily need the super high armor. I think I'll give it to the heavy. That makes sense to me. Wait, why do I still have two? Am I going crazy, or did I not equip it to her? I didn't. I sure thought I did. I heard the whole speech. I guess I somehow accidentally unequipped it. That's pretty funny. Okay. So now the other thing that I was asking myself is, do I want to go ahead and equip at least one guy with a scope? I probably do. Especially if I'm fighting from farther away a lot of times. Oh, what am I doing? Stupid. Okay. Alright. And who do I want to give that to? Actually, he has the best aim already. But I am, you know, I am going to give it to him though. When I fire with him, I really want him to hit, and he's probably not going to be close enough to use the grenade anyway. So I might as well take it out of his hands. Okay. So in 1 day, the uplink comes online. In 15 days, the satellites come up, and then the council report right after.
Satellite uplink complete.
Alright, you know, actually, I was going to run another mission because the first one was so fast, but all this stuff that we've been doing in the base has taken long enough. I think I am going to go ahead and break this down and end this part here. So we'll see you next time when we'll run another mission and try to keep the deathless streak alive. Thanks for watching.